So this Golf Fitness 5-in-5 is all about pressing or pushing, upper body, pressing, upper body, pushing exercises, my favourite 5, and some variations of each. If you ever go in the gym, favourite 5 for Golf Fitness. Here we go. So first up, we're using the DAP, the dual adjustable pulley. We're going to do a single hand cable press. So basically to the side of the machine, grab hold with both hands, pulling it out, stepping out, facing away, pressing forwards. Okay, single hand press. Core lightly braced, okay, everything else as still as you can. You can add a little bit of movement from the legs if you want to, as a slight different variation. Okay, we can also then do one from a higher position, do a slight sort of decline press from here. And same again, maybe from a lower position, a slight incline press. We could then do a two-handed variation. So both cables this time, stepping out, stomach, core braced, pressing out. Okay, with the elbow, making sure it's not tracking all the way up here or too close. We want it light and probably about 45 degrees away from the side as we're pressing. Okay, with each of any of the variations. So next exercise is push up. Normal push up. I'm sure most of you are familiar with. Hands about shoulder width apart, onto your toes, stomach lightly braced, bum lightly squeezed, down just above the floor, then pressing straight back up. Again, elbows tracking probably about 45 degrees away from the side. In the bottom position, elbows straight above the wrist. Okay, we're not coming into this position here. Okay, or the elbows sort of coming too far back from the wrist. So we can do it from the floor. It's option 1. We can do it from some blocks if yeah, a little bit more comfortable for the wrist, keeping that in a neutral position from here. Okay, and then if you're struggling with push-ups on the floor, you can do it from the side incline, so we can do it from a bench, for example. Okay, all sorts of different variations. I'm not going to go over them today for another time, but another of my favourite pressing or pushing upper body, pushing exercises for golf. So next up we're going to do a shoulder press or overhead press. We're going to do a single hand variation and a two-hand variation. Careful with this one, if you lack range of motion, go into a shoulder flexion or overhead movement, you find yourself arching your back, then maybe this exercise isn't for you. I'm going to show you a variation that might help though, so we'll try it. So single hand variation first. Okay, dumbbell onto one shoulder. We're going to use a neutral grip, so that's thumbs facing you rather than thumbs facing inwards. Okay, so feet shoulder width, hip width apart, core braced, deep breath of air in, pressing up, and then control movement back down. Okay, and then obviously the same again the other side. We can also then turn this into a push press, so a little dip from the knees, driving straight up, control motion back down, and repeat. Slight variation if you have trouble with getting overhead, we can have one foot slightly forwards, okay, still bracing the stomach, keeping a nice neutral spine, and then pressing up exactly the same, or a little dip and drive if you're doing a push press. Of course, two-handed variation, again, stomach brace, deep breath of air in, control motion down, okay, or a little push press. Okay, from there. Next variation would be such thing that maybe the push jerk. So starting, we'll do a dumbbell push jerk. You can alternatively, you can use a barbell for any of these exercises too. I quite like the dumbbell, especially for sort of shoulder stabilisation overhead. So a little push jerk would be so the next exercise is going to be like a landmine press. So I've got the Olympic bar here, I'm just going to wedge it up against the side of the bench. So the corner of the bench, so it's not going to move. Okay, and then from there, either feet shoulder apart as one variation, and pressing forwards from there. Okay, against core brace, stomach brace, deep breath of air in, pressing forwards. Okay, any of you that have trouble maybe with the overhead ones, this one's much easier in terms of don't require so much flexibility. Or you can have one foot forwards, one foot backwards. And again, you can use the legs a little bit if you wanted to turn it into a full body exercise. Okay, other variations maybe from the knees, okay, or half kneeling position. It's going to be a single hand dumbbell bench press, okay. So I'm going to be half on, half off the bench for this one. So I'll show you from a couple of different sides, okay. So we're going to start off onto the bench, shimmy across, okay, so my left side is off, just my right side on, okay, so core brace again, down, control movement down, pressing up. Again, elbow tracking probably about 45 degrees away from the side. So I'm going to show you from this side as well. So other variations of this would be maybe a slight incline or decline option. So half on the bench, half off. So definitely my left shoulder blade, left scapula has room to move. Core's got to work to resist any rotation. Okay,